Right, so now we'll switch to biomes. So let's add a biome. So we'll just add it at the top. It doesn't matter at the moment. So what we'll do, I think we'll do is we'll add a grass, and we'll have a grass with a slope. We'll add that to, just double click that, and that'll adds it to this layer. You've got 12 layers that you can add per map, and you've got quite a few. I made a lot of different things I've added at the moment. Lots of different rock types. We've got underground here as well. I'll show you the underground in a second. So let's just quickly paint on some grass. So what this will do, we can literally, so it's nice and quick just to apply it in this mode. You just paint it on. It's nice and quick and simple to do. And then when we come back to here, we update it. Spawns a lot of geometry, and we can get to see what it'll actually look like. So it's kind of cool. So as you can see, the slope that looks through to rock, this will change depending on what rock color you have. So if I wanted to, I could switch to that, switch the rock color around. So depending on what area you're in, or what rock colors you're using, you can change it to whatever you want. I'll leave it on that for now. So let's add a path. So what we'll do, so the way this works, this is a bit like Photoshop. It's in layers. You can drag them around however you want. So I need to make a layer above this grass that is a path. So we'll just make this smaller, and we'll find the path, which is here. Apply this. Now what you can do, what I do is I will paint like this. You can soften the masks up if you want to. And then obviously you can delete them as well. I won't do that. Undo and redo is available for everything. What I'll do is I'll get a softer brush and just paint around the edges here, just maybe because there's some kind of edging around here. Maybe there's something up here. Maybe they're doing something here. So you can see what happens is we have a nice path here now. So what we could do, we could put a smaller path going along here. So what you can do, although it won't update, you can still paint along here, and then just press V to update, and it'll update, and so you can essentially see what you've missed. So let's say I wanted to get rid of that. I want to make sure that's painted over, so that's not in the middle. V update, and now that's done. Okay, next will be, let's add some water. Let's I'll show you how to do caves. So let's say there's a cave here. We want a big underground cave here. So one of the ways you can do it, go to the top and apply an underground layer to it. All right, so what we'll do is literally paint where we want the underground part to be. So let's say we have a cave crossing around here. Paint all that in. Okay. So at the moment that's not changed anything. We'll just update it. And now we have what is going to be an underground part. So we'll just paint the bits we missed. Right, so we can see this is where we want our cave to be. So what we'll do, come back to here, come to the eraser, and we will paint a little cave in here like this. So at the moment it's going to be covered in grass, because that's all that's underneath here. I'll just show you what that'll look like. So you've got a cool little cave full of grass at the moment. However, if you don't want it to be full of grass, just go to a layer that is above the grass and just paint whatever you want in. So let's say we want there to be some rock in here as well. We'll come over here. We've got a bunch of different colored rocks. Let's go with just the dark gray rock for now. Let's go for just a flat rock, or we can go for a rock with some items in it. Yeah, let's do that. In this. like. Here we go. So you can see there's a little bit more interest in there now. So that's essentially how you do underground stuff. Now, obviously, I'll show you quickly that you can actually do rooms in the underground as well. So a room. Let's find something interesting. Let's do like a ruined room of some type in here. So we've got this now. So what we'll do, let's say we'll place a room in here. Maybe this is like a secret storeroom or something. Just actually make it a bit smaller. Come back and do something like that. So what we'll have now, when we update it, we've placed a room in here now. And for instance, we can set the actual room height. Come back to height. This is one thing I didn't show you. You can set the height to be whatever you've got it set at. So let's set that back to 0. Then we could leave the walls as they are. I think they actually work okay the way they are, but we could also apply a wall to this. So let's actually apply a wall to this. It's been built into it somehow. So let's create another wall. Go to wall stone and just apply some wall stone to this. Okay, so you've got some walls in here now, and we can even put a little door in here. Let's put another door in there. Let's put some bars in here. Let's put a double set of bars in there. You see now we've got a double set of bars in here. And what you can do as well, we can see there's probably a little bit of darkness still there. So we'll just paint these rocks into here. Yep. Should get rid of that now. Yes, we need to paint out this bit, I think. There we go. Yeah, so these high bits are from the underground. Okay, so now let's put something in here. So let's do another room. I'll show you how you can do rooms in a slightly different way. Oh, actually, no. What we'll do, we'll just fill this up with crates. So we'll apply a storeroom theme. So hold down Shift. We don't want it to inherit the texture, so hold down Shift and press double click, and it won't inherit the texture. We just update it. Now we've got a bunch of stuff for storeroom in there. So maybe this is a secret stash. Okay, well that's that done. So let's add some trees. So we'll add trees to the layer above the grass, so that they will actually spawn. Let's go with oak, birch, and pop. Let's go with oak and birch actually. I'll go with 100% coverage. So let's paint this on now. So let's say we want some oak and birch here. Make it a bit bigger so we can paint more quickly. And let's maybe say we have some on around the bottoms and the tops of a couple of the mountains. And we'll paint it around here as well. And around some of the entrances. Okay, so as you can see, all the colors match the buttons as well. I didn't actually apply that. So now that's been applied, now you can see that's got a little tree icon on it. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Cool. So as you can see, we've got a nice little forest map. It looks cool. Let's do a quick render of that. Let's save it first. So let's go to our map. We're going to save the map. Forest House 1. We're going to save it to my desktop. Then what we'll do is we will render it. So we've obviously got all the lighting controls that you've seen in the demo as well. I'm not going to go into those, but it's essentially what you can do with those. You've got a bunch of different render effects that you can have as well. like all the line effects you can turn off and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to turn off the grid that usually gets baked into it, just so we can have a look at it where it is. So at the moment it looks like this. There's no line art or anything on. It kind of looks kind of cool though. So when we render it, there we go. Okay, now let's open this up. Well, let's see where it is. It's there, so let's open it up and see what that looks like. Yeah, it kind of looks kind of cool for a very quick map. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So we've got our cute little house. All looks kind of cool. Nice little bits of line work everywhere. Everything is reading very, very well. The foliage that you can see, the trees have got line art all around them. The stuff that's near the ground does not. So your players can tell what's high and what's low. And we've got a little interior place here that your players can explore into and find treasure. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Have a nice day and happy mapping.